Oh, good. This is where I was last. Hi, welcome to another Alphabet stream. In fact, this is the 20th by my count, which may be off by one. That's entirely possible. I'm getting uptime, so hopefully this is going out there. Christmas Tower by Lopsidation. By Lopsidation. Let's just get started. Hopefully. I don't know what this means. Some invitations or something. Anyway, this is still the City Beneath based. Alright. New game. Here it was, the bell tower. Every time Beethro passed through Chirin City, he wondered what kept the bells ringing. The bells would sound out tunes day and night, never stopping. Who or what was up in that tower ringing them? Beethro had never gone up to the tower to find out, though. Whenever he had come to the city before, it was always for business, clearing out dungeons and the like. Now, though, it was Christmas, which is a totally canon holiday for the 8th, and Beethro was on vacation. He was doing some last-minute shopping for Half and happened to see something move in one of the tower's many windows. He decided to investigate. Hopefully someone's watching by now. Okay, good. Welcome to the Chirin Bell Tower. Thanks to Tim, Jacob, and especially MX Vladi for all the help testing this hold. Check out that red and green stuff going on there. This is Christmas Tower by name I already forgot. Lopsidation? Lopsidation. I'm just circling the tower right now for no good reason. Here's yet another room that should be unscored but isn't. What happens if I try to go south? There just isn't a room to the south. Okay. I assume they achieved this by just putting in open red doors, but I don't know. Anyway, outside the tower, up we go. First level. As Beethro ascended the stairs, the soft ringing sound became just a bit louder. He realized near the top that the peaceful ringing of the bells was sounding out a tune that he had heard before. He tried to remember what it was, but couldn't remember. I messed that up a little bit. Oh, it's a star on a Christmas tree. And that's a bunch of seep. It's a lot of seep there. I don't know how this is meant to be an interesting room, but... Now is this... I think I'm encountering a bug, or maybe an error with the hold. I have music turned on. You heard the music earlier, but it's not playing any music right now. This is Christmas Tower by Lopsidation. By Lopsidation. And here's probably what's supposed to be the real puzzle, which is how do I get a strike in on any of these seep? Well, like that, apparently. Uh-oh. There we go. Well, I think they set the music to silent via scripting. I'm pretty sure that's the only way I could see for it to sound like this. It's possible that it's supposed to be playing a song, and it just isn't, in which case that's a shame. I probably already messed up a little or something. Well, maybe I can salvage this. So, broken walls as a puzzle element. Here we are. I need to go back to whenever that was still connected to something and pull a seep in from it onto some empty space here. Because if I don't, then there's no way to get at that. Okay, I think that'll do. Probably. I agree they can. I'm just saying, look, here's a place where someone actually used them, kind of, to make Seep interesting, even. I wasn't saying, I don't know, I wasn't being, like, sarcastic and saying, oh no. I was actually being serious, like, here's a way you can sort of make Seep and Broken Walls work together to be an interesting thing. 16th place. What is my goal here? Uh-oh. I just heard something disconnect itself, but I don't know what. Oh well. If everything's still working on the stream, then I guess we're okay. I'm pretty sure that all I have to do here is swap the places of the goblin and the red goop baby. Okay. There we go, that's all I needed to do. And I can kill this and kill those as well. Room clear. Oh, that's a wall. I'm really out of it today. I don't know. Here's a room with some snakes in it and also a goblin. And this is also the room, the level clear room, because I guess they figured we already have some idea for hold art here. Do I need... Oh yes, I have to break all the trapdoors because there's a seep hiding sneakily in the bottom right. If you didn't notice that, you're in trouble. And I'm pretty sure that the entrance on southward is going to be a Christmas tree on top of that. I needed to eat that trapdoor right there. This is like what you see is what you get competition, but before the competition, or maybe after it, I don't know. Oh. Okay. So I'm not allowed to have the goblin in front of me. That would have been a good thing to let me know somehow, like, before I was near the end of the puzzle. And how am I supposed to do that exactly? The path I have to take through this makes it impossible to actually do that. How am I supposed to be able to do that? Like, the path that I have to... The only available paths through this require the goblin to be in front of me. I don't really have the option of just deciding that I want to do it the other way around. Because the goblin starts out in front of me. don't think it matters what I do. The goblin's just always going to be in front of me. Okay, there. That wasn't a bad idea. Okay, now to just kill the snakes. And then the goblin can die. Alright. Now I can check out what's to the south. If I forget, remind me the present room is the final room. The goblin and the guard both stay there. If you conquer the room, leave and come back. That's ominous. Oh boy, stupid guard manipulation garbage. Because that's always fun. That's always a good thing to include. Ugh. This is not a fun thing to include in your hold, ever. Like, if you want me to control a guard, make sure that there's a wall between me and him. Otherwise, don't ask this of me. Or at least give me a sword so I don't have to deal with this garbage. This is just not acceptable. This room, this right here, require me to do this just to see any more of the hole is just not acceptable. Ugh. Yeah, this is great. What am I supposed to be able to do with this situation right here? I don't think there's anything I can do about that. How am I supposed to be able to get rid of that tar blob? There's no way. Because he's always, in order for him to be next to it to cut it, I have to be on the other side of it and like up at most 2 squares away from it. And then there's just tar babies forever and I can't get away from them. My best bet would be if I could just run through here, but there's a stupid snake in the way. And there's no way to keep the snake from being in the way. Why does this room exist? There's just no excuse for this. I hated the keep off the grass room. It was impossible. Like, I can turn him, but then I need to turn him to a direction he hasn't been turned to before. And that means I have to be closer to him. Like, if I'm toggling him between 2 facings, like say southeast and east, then I have to be within the range that's between those two facings. So once I get far enough out, I can't turn him south without coming up close to him again. Really? I don't think so. They're too fast. They're too far ahead of him. I don't even know how I ever got him to do it while facing south. The only good reason for guards to exist is so Antlich could have an interesting turn pattern. There. Now if I can get away from the guard, which is very doubtful, then I could survive that. Yeah, I don't think I can do this either. There. And then I have to kill the stupid rattlesnake too, because of course I do. And I guess I could pull the rattlesnake into the next room, but why bother? I basically just feel like I got lucky at some point. I didn't really figure anything out or solve a puzzle. I just got lucky with my guess. And I mean, I know it's not really luck, but I think that saying I feel like I got lucky expresses very well my feelings on the matter. And what is this about? Okay. Is this really an orb puzzle while I'm trying to deal with this bullcrud? Okay, I think all I have to do is hit this and then carry him through that way. Right? I don't have to actually try anything with these orbs. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. What am I supposed to do here exactly? I don't have any idea what I'm supposed to be able to do here. I guess I'm expected to somehow shut the door on the goblin and then open the door again and then get away from the goblin and... just why? Any one of these 4 parts of this room would be enough to be trouble. How am I supposed to even hit an orb to close this door without the goblin being in the Ormites? Or me dying. I'd have to get this guy on the west side of the orb, and there's no way to do that. There's no way to do that without him hitting the orb, which completely invalidates what I'm trying to do. Ugh. Yes, I know. I tend to say this is impossible as I'm doing it. That's just my habit. That's my way of doing things sometimes. So now what? The configuration of doors is all wrong. What's this do? That doesn't do anything useful. There's no way to hit that orb. I can't even hit that orb because of where it is. It's impossible. He will always kill me if I hit the southwest orb. Always. Finally. Okay, then I need to close that again somehow. So I have to open this, which requires me to hit that again. Okay. Thank you. Now I have to open that. So I have to hit this again. But if I hit that again, then I can't actually trap the stupid goblin. What exactly the heck? Everything about this is terrible. There's no reason for this to also be an orb puzzle. There's just no excuse for that. My patience is out with this one. Okay, well that started okay, but this room is just stupid and I refuse to continue it. Let's do something else. A Chunk of the Eighth by Raven, by Pandarius 5000. Focusing more on the world than on smiting. Exploration is key in this whole comma. If you get stuck somewhere, then explore. That should not be a comma. That should be a period or a semicolon. This hold also involves quest. Usually to talk to someone you have to bump into someone. These people will always be Carrick. I think someone didn't realize that there's a character limit on the descriptions. So I hope whatever the rest of that is isn't important. Anyway, this is Gata based. Entrance 1. Yeah, it's never a good sign when your story-based hold doesn't have a description for the very first entrance. This hold involves quests. A quest is a task like clearing specific monsters from a dungeon. The people who give you quests are always characters and should stand out in a crowd. That's nice, but there's all these queens right now. I'm gonna deal with that first. Oh, and there's spiders too. Can't get enough of those spiders. There. Now I can see what I'm doing. Alright. This room is unconquerable till you have gotten a quest from the city to the north. Well, thanks for letting me know at least. I guess I'll go see what's to the east then. I am sorry you are not allowed beneath. Okay. You're sorry I'm not allowed beneath, but you won't fix the problem? I don't think you're actually sorry. Alright. What the heck? There's just some soldiers here that kill a brain for no reason. Alright. Beethro's home. Yeah, here's Beethro's gel? Secret room. Why is my home a secret room? That doesn't make any sense. Once a day Smite Master practice. Okay. How am I supposed to... Why do I have a trap in my own room? In my own home? Okay, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Do that. But that doesn't clear... Why does that exist, though? Hi, Health. Oh, I guess I could also use Half for it. What's in here? Darn it, my secret training room has been caved in. Yeah, it's... You just did this with the mouse. You didn't even bother to make it look like a cave-in. You put all of the rocks that you possibly could in, and that's it.
Okay.
This is not an appropriate place to take Half. Let's go to the west. Secret room with Tar. Why would Beethro ever keep living Tar in his home? Beethro hates Tar. He hates gel, he hates mud, he hates all equally. That's what the choice taught us. Canonically, Beethro hates all three colors of Tar stuff equally. I mean, you know, he didn't know about gel at the time, but please help me, an Umplich killed my son and is holed up in the forest. Please go kill him for me. Okay, we're taking revenge contracts. Good to know. What's with these tunnels? These tunnels are useless. What is this? Okay. What's this person want? Do you want something? You won't even talk to me. Well, you're rude. Nothing happens if I kill these guards. Someone should get on that. 20th place. None of those guys stand out like they're not. None of those guys have colorfulness, so let's see. This path leads between the port and the main town. Thanks. Like, it's a little like an RPG person saying, "Welcome to Corneria." Like, is that his pay? Is that his day job? Does the king actually pay somebody a salary to do that? I guess I should go actually see what the forest quest is, just in case it's interesting. Also, city is not capitalized, and there's no name for the city. Like, what city is this? I can think of so many ways this could be improved and made into something compelling. And it's not even that hard. Just give some flavor text of some sort. Forest should be capitalized. It should have a name, like what forest is this? Just a lot of basic things that you could do. Oh, okay, the Umplich is just right there, and he's not even acting like an Umplich. He's just kind of sitting there. Like, there's no puzzle to kill an Umplich here. There's just, here's some lame roaches, and then you go stab an Umplich. Prepare to die. Oh, now you're an Umplich, but it's too late, because I'm right next to you. And you don't have any mechanisms to keep me from just killing you right away. Why? I thought Umplich were at least slightly smarter than that. Oh well. Here's another place I can get to now that I cleared that room. I mean, these are fairly easy puzzles. Where is he? Exclamation point. I guess I'll just get rid of that. I don't know who he was actually looking for, but I didn't want him ruining my day. Now a good hold would punish you for doing that like 6 or 7 rooms later. Be like, oh, you murdered my brother. He looked like a slayer. He was looking for me. You know, something like that. I mean, like, these are okay roach rooms for the most part, but they're not great. They're not doing anything too compelling in and of themselves as puzzles, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Also, there's all these weird room entrances where it doesn't feel like we needed to have them. Although I guess these transitions could mean something if you wanted them to. Like, why? Did I get turned around? Alright. Well, I think I've gotten a feel for what this is. It's not very interesting, and there's not a whole lot to it. The Adventures of Nevada Smith nailed this kind of idea a little bit better, although it's got its own problems. At least it had cool voice acting. Let's see. Oh, I don't have this set to Caravel yet. Whoops. There we go. The Citizen Quest by the Architect. Your name is Guy, and you are an explorer who wants to find something new. Hold originally authored by Slava. Guy has also bought an old explorer's book. Catacombs to Nowhere, the entrance. Right, let's see this. City Beneath based. Guy readed book and said, "This is fastest shortcut." Guy stepped to catacombs without knowing about monsters. Roaches. He knows about monsters, he just said the word roaches, which indicates he knows what a roach is. I don't understand. How does this constitute not knowing about monsters? Well, I hope I have some idea of what I'm doing, although I probably don't. Let's just see what happens when I do this. Yikes! Yikes? Well, that's a scary dead sound. So I think I want something like that. I mean, at least that kills a roach. I don't know what to do from there, but maybe if I put that there and just try to imitate that configuration everywhere else, that'll do better. I could also release the roaches by pushing a mirror onto this and let him say yak. Okay, we have a small problem here. I mean, I guess I probably could have killed him from that setup, but this is much better. I don't have to try. I mean, I have to put them in place, but... Oh boy. More guard manipulation, because we had so much fun with that in the last hold. Is my goal here to make that thing eat the guards? Don't tell me it is. It probably is. Come on. Thank you. One down. Now I wait around for that guy to come back out of his loop again. Got him. Okay. Now I have to push him into there somehow. I don't actually know how to push him in there. Okay, there we go. That did it, I think. Wait. Oh! That's much easier. I don't know, I didn't notice that. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Come on. Thank you. Goodbye. That's a nice voice saying clear. Okay. I forgot if I had done this or not.
Work to do. Work that is important.
Cheers to the Empire! Cheers! Woo, Empire!
Let's hear it for the Empire.
Let's repress mind over matter.
Okay. Sorry, needed water. Are we supposed to be eating? I guess we're supposed to be eating. I keep nearly forgetting that I'm permanently disarmed here. I don't think we wanted him to eat that first, though. There we go. Oh yeah, I could just take advantage of the platform too. This makes it much easier. I can just remote control it. I don't have to try. Screw you, universe. I have a platform. So, scoring will be from when I can touch the Conquer token. So I'll get like 17 or 23rd place or something. This is Citizen Quest, yes. So I wonder what those guys up there are saying. They could be having a funny conversation right now, I wouldn't even know it. Clear. Can I exit? Well, I killed the Onplich. It was very easy to kill. I don't know why that guy didn't go do it himself, besides just not having a sword. Exit level. 3 room level. Next. There's Ormites for some reason. Torture rooms. Guy read book and said, "Im not there, where I supposed to be. There were supposed to be graveyard." Okay. Do not enter. Wait, what? This? There is required and scripted guard over/on hot tile. Do not enter. Okay. Well, that's weird. Are you blind? So, am I supposed to... This is really weird. Yeah, is that guy required and scripted? I guess not. Well, okay then. Oh, orb puzzles. Orb puzzles. Orb puzzles. Let's see. It's usually very simple. It's just something like hit the one that closes a bunch of them and then do something else. Yeah, I see it. Got it! It's like you start with the one that has the most closures. That tends to work for some reason. What's your problem, dude? This guy has a problem. That was a weird thing to start with. Okay, do I? What? Okay. What? Why? What's with... Why? Why is this? What is this? I don't understand. Oh well. 20th place tie. I don't understand anything about that. I thought you were required. Why are you back here again? Someone forgot to check if, things... Why is that? He's just repeatedly murdering that citizen there. Every time. Okay, anyway. 10 combo? I did nothing. I got a 10 combo. You could give the player a max, like a 100, 200 something combo without even requiring them to do anything at all for it. This room is not required. And I can just leave. And I don't see why I wouldn't just leave, considering I don't know how I could possibly clear this room. I mean, I'm looking at it now, and, well, I think you'd have to blow those bombs up. You'd have to convince these guys to blow those bombs up on themselves. Anyway, next. Here's some awkward bridge tiles that are not facing the right way. Here's a single tile of different lighting. Here's the stairs down to some bridge. 40 kills. Next, grasslands. That was scary. Guy jumped happily when he got away from the torture rooms. Yeah, I know they won't. That beast killed our friends. My name is Guy, and you killed each other. I didn't kill anyone. What are you talking about? What is this? Clone? Alright. I guess I just have clones now. That makes sense. That's the thing that people just spontaneously have. All I have to do is place somebody on a hot tile and then stand still and they'll kill themselves. Sometimes they'll kill themselves without... What the... These two guys are having a problem right here. You see this? How... This is like a... This is interesting. Is there some setup you can place guards in where they'll just continually glide in the wrong direction forever? Okay, maybe that guy will turn his head now. One to go. Finished. Alright. So that's a citizen, that's not another guy. And... Ha! One down already. I am sometimes smart. This is a really weird way to kill adders. I guess it works though. You know, if they'll actually chase me and not go around in circles forever. I'm off phase here. There we go. One more to go. Alright. Easy outer room. Not a phrase you usually hear from me. You could do that with Gentry Eye too if you wanted. Yahoo! My book haven't got picture for info about this place. Yeah, you keep talking about this book, I don't ever see it. What sort thing can I find here? Ruins. Haste, please. Thank you. Bye. Should I explode this? I guess I should, but carefully. And now, Tar Mothers. Bye. Oh wait, was I supposed to... I guess I was supposed to do this first. I can kill some of them though, before that. Alright. Alright. I just need his face to be near the bomb. The rest of him doesn't matter. But I have to also be able to light the bomb. I guess it would be easier if he'd just eat the rest of these guys. Or this maybe this will do. Yeah, there we go. Next. Exit level. One room level. It's like by Architect, but he said something about it originally being... I don't know. Oh, I conquered it! When Guy get out of ruins, he walked to library and he started reading with Explorer's book. There is 2-roomed ruins found at Grassland at year 229? What? All this for nothing? Ugh, I feel so sick. Yeah, alright then. Yeah, it says this is originally by Slava. Hey, let's play the City Beneath. No, let's not. City of Queens. Oh boy. Is this gonna be like Charlotte's Hold? Another small and hopefully interesting hold by Tim. Theme Queen Roaches. Okay. The Ancient Royal Chambers. Here's a King Dugan's Dungeon level game. Hold. Blech. The Ancient Royal Chambers, Beethro remembered, is the resting place for deceased queens and their treasures. It is not allowed to kill any things in the rooms except on one occasion. Custom says that when a new queen has to be buried, all monsters have to be cleared to make sure she is accepted as a new inhabitant. And this time, Beethro has to do this job. Okay. Dear Exterminator, can you do me a favor and clear these rooms for me? As a reward, if you find the Royal Treasury, you can take any amount of treasure from there, as much as you can carry. Thanks in advance. Signature missing. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. So, how is this room supposed to be clearable? Is there secret walls? Oh wait, no, I see. I just have to do that a few times. Really easy. Oh drat, I have to wait another 30 turns. This room has a nice touch of feeling impossible for about 2 seconds. And then it's like, oh yeah, I can just do that. Darn it. I guess I might have to flood if I'm really bad at this. It's okay, having one behind the queen is actually enough actually to flood all I need. And then I can just use him in that way. I just needed you to take one step before spawning. Oh well. There we go. Done. Huh. I should start facing this way. I didn't mean to change the music, but I did. So, do I need to drop the trapdoors? No. But there is a place to put 2 mimics if I wanted to. I'm not sure why I'd want to place mimics in this hole. This is probably the wrong path, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Yep. How do I kill that queen? I guess I have to pass through there instead of... And do I? I mean, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to pass through here now or clear it. It's not really very clear. Ha. I mean, trying to clear this with mimics is going to be absolutely annoying. Because I have to, like... I guess I'll try it. I guess I'll just pass through for now and see what happens when I inevitably come back. Okay. So I guess this is a place where there could be a giant crowd of roaches, or I could be careful about it or something, I don't know. What do I want here? I guess I can't actually... Ugh. I have to push all the queens out. I can't let any of them get in the corner. This is just gonna be a giant headache. Well, I guess they can... No. If they go past the force arrows, then there's no way to get them. So I have to spawn like 1,000 roaches to keep them stuck. And then after that I can't... How is this supposed to be possible? I don't understand how I'm supposed to do this. I can't get into the corners and nothing can come out of them. They're basically closed, right? Oh, okay, I see. So this is just going to be tedious, not impossible. Alright. Oh boy. And one more queen is out. This would be okay with like 2 queens, but like 9 is too many. Yeah, this is like pulling teeth. Just maybe if they were on yellow doors for most of it, so that I didn't have a giant crowd of roaches to deal with every time I was trying to just do 1 queen, this would be reasonable, but this is just ridiculous. This is... I don't know why you would ever do this. I just want to pull this 1 queen out. Is that really too much to ask? There. Okay, she's out. I mean, fundamentally, the idea of this isn't so bad. It's just, why did there have to be like 9 queens, all pulled out individually like this? This is just, like, you could do with less queens, you know. You could do the same puzzle with less queens, and it would be okay. It wouldn't be nearly as terrible. Yeah, but I'm already so far into this room, I just want it finished now. I'm so tired of it. Come on, roaches. Get out of the way. Queen's gotta come through. This doesn't work when there are too many roaches. It just doesn't work. If the roaches are in the wrong place. Okay, maybe I can do it now. There. 1 to go. And then it's just pulling all these guys out. Feels a lot more like a chore than a puzzle in this case. There. Now what's to the north? Here's a room with... Okay, hold on. I can't clear that room from the north because here's a blue door that's in the way of doing that. Okay, what's this room about? I presume I should be in this position and do that. I don't know. Something like that. Okay, cleans out. And then it's just pulling the roaches out in exactly the same way, but backwards or something. Small problem. No, wait, I think I can fix that, maybe. No, maybe not. Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this if I can't spawn something to the north. I had to go over here to hit this button. Those guys are fine because they can just be driven south at any time. But here, there's no way to do anything without... The only way to push the queen west is to put a roach up here, and if a roach is up here, then there's no way to get the roach out. So I don't know how this is supposed to be possible. It's clearly not. Oh, okay. Is that all I have to do? That's very simple then. Okay, and then I can get rid of these. Oh wait, I have to pull everybody over first. Might be a problem. Have I spawned too many or something? That last roach is just not killable. Let's try again. wasn't. Anytime I tried to go in there, I'd be stuck, and then if I tried to go push the door, then it would be on the wrong side of the door. There's no way I could have fixed that. Here's a wheel of Roach Queens. That exists. This is just a horde room with an interesting map appearance to it. Okay, now what? I can't survive pushing that orb. So apparently I did something wrong. Maybe that? Wait, how can the score be the same if the points are different? Or the other way around? So what is this? Some stupid efficiency thing? Ugh. Could do without those. There. Okay. 20th place tie. Hooray. What's this way? I can't enter this room. Alright. What's this way? I could still do without it though. So what am I supposed to do here? I don't see how I'm supposed to ever catch up to the queen. The only way that I can slow her down is by her spawns, and it doesn't slow her even enough to make it to the next orb before she gets onward. And this room appears to have complete rotational symmetry, so how is this supposed to be possible? We were at some point talking about the wheel room that I'm right next to. I don't think flooding with roaches helps either. It just floods things with roaches. I use the word impossible very lightly when it comes to video games. But I really don't see how this is supposed to be done. When is it useful? It hasn't been useful before now. This isn't working. I don't see anywhere I can stop her. I mean, I can temporarily stop her always by making a roach spawn in a certain place, but that doesn't help. Like so. That doesn't help. Even that doesn't help. I can't actually see the CaravelNet chat while I'm doing this, for one thing. I don't know. Oh, I see what you mean by not. Never mind. So the best I can do in terms of flooding the roaches in the way she's trying to go is filling 2 rows or columns, which isn't good enough, like this. I'd need to flood this too, but there's no way to do that. So did you actually have a part in making, I already forgot what it was called. Sorry, but I need to know. It was a Citizen Quest. Yes. It says hold originally authored by Slava. Did you have a part in making Citizen Quest? I'm just curious. Mexflati and Antropic. Slava. I don't understand this room at all. The only way I'm gonna solve this is looking it up on the H&S board, or like someone outright telling me, so I'm just gonna give up on it for now and go see what's to the east of the first room. Not the first room, but this awful room. Okay, here's a room where you can open the door and you don't want to open the door. And that doesn't stop the queen for long enough to be of any good, to be of any use. I don't know. There's too many... How is this supposed to work? I guess I could just try to push it that way. Okay. One more turn worth. I don't care about you. I just want to chase that queen down. Leave me alone. I don't know what the right turn or place is, though. I have no idea what that is. Nothing works. I don't know, I guess I'll try the checkpoint square. I don't know how that could possibly help though. Oh good, move order. Everyone's favorite, but mine. This isn't helping. Oh, and it opens the opposite way, which means that I basically just need a way to stick the queen over there just indefinitely, because there's no way I can go all the way back and forth, there's no way I can go all the way down and up, or up and down, dealing with all these other roaches, unless the queen is either completely stuck or completely clear. And there's no way to get her in either of those two positions. Because the only options I have are go straight, or go north, or go south. Maybe I'm supposed to come in here from the east? It looks like there's a way to get here from the east, but it's not. There's no way to get to that room that I can tell. I usually, like, the kind of hints I get on the chat usually isn't so bad, but I really have no idea. In this case, I'm probably just gonna give up. So why? Red herring passages stink. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's just, like, my options are take it straight east, take it partially north or all north, or take it partially east, south or all south. Those are the only options. I have basically this, like, wedge-shaped area between these white tiles and those white tiles there, and that's all the places I can put the queen. And I can't see how that any of those places is going to help. Like, there's no way that going less south or less north is going to be helpful than going all south or all north. I mean, aside from just magic, those roaches are never going to actually block the queen off, no matter how far it goes in any direction. Being closer to the wall would be helpful, but there's no way to be closer to the wall. In order to block the queen more than once, I basically have to survive this without going north or south, and there's no way to do that either. Hold on. Maybe if I just camp here? Oh, I know what I'll do. Oops, not that. This almost works, but it doesn't actually work. I guess I could just continually flood with very few roaches at a time and have a really, really slow solution. Oh nope, it doesn't work after the first one. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that, but... like that? I mean, I can do that, but that's not very helpful. I don't know, this way? I have that right now. Look, there's a fully grown roach and a queen. That doesn't help. I don't know how that helps. I can't get that same pattern because if I try to, then I just have things in the way to the south or things in the way to the north. And then trying to... oh, get out of my face. And then trying to do something like slide her around doesn't work because there's always an egg to the south. Or an egg to the north symmetrically. If it were a wider door, I could do that. Like if there were a door here and there. I don't get it. I don't think I'll ever get it. Precision Queens is basically the reason I don't like Mother of All Roaches. And I'm encountering the same feeling of Precision Queens that suck here. Anyway, Claythrow Tower. Up and up and up! Alright. By Claythrow Budkin. The ground floor. The door was shut and quickly locked behind Beethro. And don't come back till you're done. Beethro sighed. They think they're so original. Out of order! I'll fix it when I darn well feel like it. Claythrow Budkin, custodian. Moving north or south right then didn't help, though. I'll mention that. I tried doing that and it did not help. Nothing about that situation was helpful. You should have seen me do it like 5 or 6 times and nothing resulted. Anyway, cussing. There's cussing in this scroll, which is against the HA rules, so this must be fairly early. 3rd place tie. Oh boy. Looks like we have a ton of tar because that's fun. Ugh. I don't have to kill the tars, I just have to not get killed by them. Huh. Interesting. I don't think there's a way to kill those snakes. They're just kind of stuck in there. Oh wait, there's a mimic potion. Never mind. Free mimic potion. What's this do? Just opens a hallway. Alright, so I think I need to do this. Oops, and not die. That would be good. One queen down. Oh, see ya. Nice. Thank you for dropping by. One of those words. Uh-oh. We have to be faster than that. Which probably means I should just not hit the orb, and then I should kill the stupid... Ugh. First, I have to destroy all of this tar, or at least most of it, so that there's nothing in my way when I get through, when I get ready to push the orb. And then I have to push the orb and then race through here. That's the best I can do of that. I guess I really should have destroyed all the other tar. There's no way to go back, is there? Well, there's a mimic, I guess. I should probably try to get rid of some of these tar things. I guess I'll go clear the tar out so I won't have to deal with that either. This is how you make clearing tar necessary before black doors. put some kind of timed thing that requires you to not have tar babies after you the whole time, and just make sure to put in as much tar as possible. Oh yeah, I guess it is, but this one's also causing me trouble. Oh, come on, guys. And now the thing I cleared over in the northeast section just is growing itself back. I guess it stopped growing itself back because there are babies in the way now, but... I guess I could try to do that here, but they'd have to be kind of facing a weird direction. There. That gets rid of that blob. And now I can go all the way back through the entire thing all over again. Okay, there. Now I can go back through and do this all over again. There. Okay. Now I just need to push that orb, and time pushing the orb slightly better. I can always exit north, so I don't have to worry about blocking off the way to the exit because I already did by the door closing. So I don't particularly care about that. Okay, no more tar growth, thankfully. I just have to use the mimic to kill everything else. To help me kill everything else, I guess. Kind of a superfluous mimic. Oh, actually, I see what I need to do. Hold on. Let's try this again. How can I place that mimic in a way that's useful to me? That's a question. Okay, I guess that's all I have to do. This isn't gonna work like this. There was time and it was possible. I was just feeling lazy about it. So I didn't. Probably just should have. But now I'm stuck doing this. I don't know, I guess I just have to go back and do that again. Oh well. At least I saved right then. And I did. This is just not what I think of when I think of fun rooms. Come on. Not good enough. Yeah, there just isn't time to do that. There, that should work. Maybe requiring the player to do that in a very small room would be a good puzzle, but that was just... ugh. Okay, maybe just have this mimic clear out some of the tar babies for me. What's this do? Oh, exactly the same thing, but it's useless because there's no way into that section. Alright then. Clear the rest of this out. Done. What a terrible room. Oh boy, this just looks... This is a 100% do a trapdoor with mimics while waiting around. Also, there's a giant crowd of things to kill in your way while you're doing that. Like, I can see exactly what this room is, and it's not a ton of fun, really. It's just kind of annoying. Oops. And you have a very strong risk of just falling over. Of just cutting off a path to where the mimics can't do what they need to do anymore. If you're not careful about it. Did I? Oh yeah, I guess I did. Still. I just want to be dropping more trapdoors per turn. Is that so much to ask? Okay. Think I can make this work? Maybe? Yeah, there we go. I'll have to take another mimic for the last of it, but this should do. Oop. Here we go. I was not paying attention to the horde there. Okay. I need space to turn around. I have to get rid of these things first. Having a split here is not good, but maybe I can work around it. There we go. This is a little better. And he's perfectly placed to kill the stupid brain. Done. Really done. Let's just grab a score for this, and then I'll move to the next hold, I think. Probably the last one for today. 60th place. Someone's done that much faster. Probably the fast way to do this room is to grab the mimic potions very quickly and then kill everything. And like run around in a circle while you're at it. Next, Cluedo's Arena. I feel like I've heard of this one, but I guess I haven't played it. By Slava. One mad imperial citizen, Cluedo, trapped one of Slayers and brought him to the Cluedo's Arena. Can Slayer perform his fighting skills and survive? Testing of hold by Curious Shy Rabbit. Also, special thanks to Curious Shy Rabbit for making spelling and whatever else there is that Curious Shy Rabbit made. New game. What did Mad Cluedo say to the Slayer before starting round 1? Welcome, welcome, Slayer. What? First, I see your men, they're injuring me, and then I'm here, and you say welcome? Yes. Thank you for being gladiator of my new attraction, Arena. Now, who has the most money among you, dear visitors? Me, I think. How would you know? How much will you bet on this guy in the Sentry? Very little, only about 3 billion Greckles, while I have about 90 million trillion. I couldn't read that quick enough. What a pity. Okay, let's start then. Sending solution. Okay. First round begin. Round 1. Heh, what are you going to do now, Slayer? Kill all those roaches? Kill all these roaches, or die? I don't think you will die right now. Maybe later. This round is really easy. It will simply introduce you to Arena. Oh, and once you're ready, step on green highlighted tile. Or I could just do this. I guess I'm supposed to do that, though. Oh, I guess ready means ready to go to the next round. So this is the 39th portrait, I think.
For the Empire, slaying makes me feel good. Call me the Slayer because I love to slay things. Who you gonna call? I'll destroy you so hard, I'm going to eat your face. For the Empire, slaying makes me feel good.
He's going to eat your face, though. I've never heard that one before. Whatever, dude. Prepare for a new round. Round 2. Huh, you're going to die here, I'm sure. We'll see. We shall see. So does Cluto's assessment of the Slayer change depending on how quickly you did the previous round? I'm bad at this. Maybe I shouldn't start there. Maybe I should start here. Yeah, this seems maybe more tolerable. I don't know, I'm not very good at this. Maybe I should try the center one there? Yeah, I was made to remember that by all these other slam roll holds I played before. I'm just not sure where to start this one. So far, every possible start place has just made me die very quickly. I can't really take advantage of body kills when there's just something that's threatening me that's threatening to kill me the instant I do so. There's just too many things in the way. I don't know what to do about this. Or where to start or anything. If I could just find a place to stick around in without being constantly badgered by everything, I'd be okay. But it doesn't matter what I do or where I start, I just get surrounded immediately. Like that. It's just impossible to move around near this trapdoor without immediately getting seen by like 18 different eyes. I don't know. That is a really long death sound. There's probably a demo of somebody solving this room from every single direction, and I'm just bad at it. Well, I don't think I'm gonna make it past this round. I don't know. There's just no way to turn around fast enough. If I had a dagger, maybe this would be doable. His death sound is really prolonged and annoying to hear over and over again. Like even more annoying than you haven't seen the last of me. I don't know what to do with this room. Oh well, I gave that a try at least. So I think we've done about 6 holds then. It's not bad. I'm about ready to quit for now. So today we did Christmas Tower, which had this room, and that's all I feel I need to say about that. A chunk of the 8th, which tried to be a hold about questing and adventuring, but really dropped the ball on basic grammar and things like having a good idea of a plot or anything. A Citizen Quest, which was pretty good, but had very interesting grammar and spelling. City of Queens, which had this room and also the room to the north of it, or whatever direction it was. Claythrow Tower, which existed for sure, and Cluedo's Arena, which I can't figure out, because of course I can't. So thank you for watching, have a good time. I think I'll be back next week. I'm not sure about the week after that. I have something I may have to do. I know I'll have to be doing something the day after, but not sure about that day. Anyway. See you later.